hope you had a good past 7 days, past week. I know I did. Productive, just learning more, and it's good to learn with you guys here together. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so as Abraham mentioned earlier, it is one of my expertise in Bitcoin in the crypto space. I've been mining for years. I have these mining machines, and I can go into a little bit more detail with that as we go through the presentation. So, what is crypto mining and how does it work? It's like digging for digital gold. Crypto mining is how some cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin process transactions and mint new tokens. Mining for cryptocurrency is, by design, like digitally mining for gold. Let's explore the depths of this proverbial mine to help you decide whether to delve deep into the digital trenches as a crypto investor or remain safely above ground. Okay, so when it says mint new tokens, okay, minting can mean a couple different things. Minting a new token can mean creating new coins, adding to the circulating supply of a coin. So it can mean that, or it can just mean that it's bringing coins from the supply into the circulating supply. So that doesn't mean, so minting in Bitcoin's case, in the case of Bitcoin, it does not mean that you're creating new Bitcoin. Okay? So with Bitcoin specifically, no new Bitcoin can be created. Bitcoin has a fixed supply cap of 21 million. That will never change. Okay? So when you are mining Bitcoin, you're not making new Bitcoin. You're just gathering more Bitcoin from the overall supply into the circulating supply, into your wallet, essentially, your Bitcoin wallet. But Bitcoin is not, there's no new Bitcoin being created when you're mining Bitcoin. Okay? I just want to be really clear about that. Because minting, in some cases, it can mean that you're creating new coins. Whoops. That's what it could mean. But in Bitcoin's case, you're not creating new coins. In certain altcoins, then minting means you're creating new coins, adding to the supply. Whatever you're adding coins to a supply, that's bad. Like, well, that means the price of the coin will go down. When you add to the supply, the price of the coin goes down. Okay? Bitcoin has a fixed supply. Okay? What is crypto mining? And guys, just so you know, you'll see my mouse cursor here. Okay? I'm going to put it near the area that I'm talking about on the page. Okay? So cryptocurrency mining uses specialized computing resources to add blocks to a proof of work blockchain. Adding a new block to a blockchain validates and records the latest batch of transactions and simultaneously mints new digital tokens. Okay. But like we were talking about with Bitcoin, you're not actually creating new Bitcoin. Okay. With altcoins, other than Bitcoin, you are sometimes making new Bitcoins, or sorry, making new cryptocurrencies. Okay. In other altcoins, other than Bitcoin. The process of cryptocurrency mining is the work in a proof of work blockchain. So if you can mine a cryptocurrency coin, that means it is proof of work. Okay. Crypto miners use vast amounts of computing power as they compete to solve a complex math puzzle. The fastest miner to solve the puzzle is awarded the privilege of adding the newest block to a blockchain. They also collect transaction fees and the newly minted cryptocurrency associated with that block. Cryptocurrency mining requires substantial computing power, which is typically measured in hashes per second, also known as a miner's hash rate. Hashing is a cryptographic function that converts variable inputs like transaction information into fixed length strings of characters or hashes. Crypto miners use specialized hardware, including application-specific integrated circuits and graphics processing units. So when crypto miners are using certain hardware, to have a mining machine, it's going to be an ASIC nowadays, okay? Don't use GPUs. GPUs are those graphics cards. They do not make much money. They're not profitable. They're not that profitable, GPUs, okay? You want ASICs. ASIC miners are the ones that are more efficient. GPUs are not efficient. Anyone with an internet connection and enough computing power to compete with other miners can choose to mine for cryptocurrency. Crypto mining is decentralized by nature, which supports the security of a proof of work blockchain. Learn more about decentralized public ledger technology and consensus mechanisms. So consensus mechanisms, proof of work is a consensus mechanism. Bitcoin is proof of work. Ethereum is not proof of work. Ethereum is proof of stake, which is completely different. You cannot mine Ethereum. You can only mine, you can mine Bitcoin and certain other coins. Okay? They have to be proof of work in order for you to be able to mine them. Key points. Cryptocurrency mining is associated with proof of work blockchains only. Cryptocurrency mining is only associated with proof of work blockchains. Crypto miners compete with one another using extensive computing power. Anyone with the right skills and resources can choose to mine cryptocurrency. How does crypto mining work? Cryptocurrency mining is a complex process that requires sophisticated technical skills. Here are the basic steps for using mining to process a pool of cryptocurrency transactions. Now, when it says here requires sophisticated technical skills, that's true. I don't recommend mining unless you have a very special setup with power. We'll get into that a little bit later. Transactions are pooled for verification. New cryptocurrency transactions, initiated but not yet complete, are grouped into what miners call a pool. Each transaction consists of information about the transaction itself, plus a transaction processing fee. Unverified transactions are bundled into a block. Miners bundle together some or all of these verified transactions to form a block. If many transactions are pooled and awaiting verification, miners may prioritize the transactions based on transaction size, transaction age, and the associated processing fee. Step 3. Miners race to solve a complex math puzzle. With a block assembled, the race to mine this new block officially begins. Miners use powerful computing hardware to solve a complex puzzle, which requires finding a specific number, a nonce, that produces a hash when combined with the block's data. Step 4. The fastest miner broadcasts the puzzle solution. Now, what they mean by that, a lot of mining machines have different model numbers. They're different models. There's 100 or more mining models out there, okay? If I buy a Bitcoin miner, let's say Bitcoin miner S19, it is not as efficient as an S21, for example. There's tons of different mining machine types out there. You have to get the newest one for it to be really efficient. 5 years ago, any mining machine you had 5 years ago, in most cases, is not profitable right now. Like, it's not worth it for you to even have it plugged in. It's just a machine that you plug in the wall. Okay. Like, to set it up, there's more to it than that. But physically, it's a machine about this big, and you plug it into the wall. Okay. Now, if you had one that was made 5 years ago, it's not profitable. Don't even bother with it, right? The first miner to find the correct nonce and create a valid hash then broadcasts that hash to the blockchain network. Being the first to broadcast a valid hash is a lot like a gold miner shouting Eureka during the California's gold rush of the 1800s. Now, the way mining works, right, is it's like what this was just saying. It's solving a puzzle. Okay, so you buy this machine, this physical machine, about this big. It's loud, uses a lot of energy, and what it's doing a lot of mathematical calculations at a very fast rate. 100 million so many transactions, mathematical calculations it's doing per second. Okay, so that's what it's physically doing. Other miners verify the solution's accuracy. The next step is for other miners in the blockchain network to verify the accuracy of the broadcasted hash. Consensus about accuracy is achieved Consensus about accuracy is achieved once enough miners, as defined by the rules of the blockchain protocol, confirm that the solution is correct. When it says rules of the blockchain protocol, that's just like, I'm making it really simple for you. It's just like proof of work, right? So Bitcoin's rules of its protocol is that when you have a machine and it's doing these mathematical calculations, when it solves the puzzle of that Bitcoin block, you get rewarded with a small decimal percentage of Bitcoin. You get rewarded with a small fraction of Bitcoin when your machine solves that puzzle. Okay? It's doing mathematical calculations on the blockchain. Okay? So Bitcoin's protocol has rules that are hard coded into the code itself. It has rules. And the miners have to follow those rules. The miners are manufactured to follow those rules that Bitcoin has in its code. Okay, that's what I mean. A new block is added to the blockchain. The miner who first broadcasted the correct hash processes the transactions in the block, resulting in a new block being added to the blockchain. At the time that the new block is added, all of the block's transactions are officially confirmed. New digital tokens may also be minted, depending on how the blockchain protocol operates. Now remember, new digital tokens may also be minted, not with Bitcoin though, okay? With Bitcoin, there's no new tokens being created. Bitcoin's coin, not token, right? Tokens are like, so a coin is different than a token, right? So Ethereum is a coin and Bitcoin is a coin. Any blockchain that has the official coin so let's say Ethereum is a blockchain, okay? The Ethereum coin is a coin, not a token, but a coin that is built on the Ethereum network, it's actually a token. Any cryptocurrency that is built on the Ethereum network is a token, okay? A coin is the face of the blockchain itself, okay? So what's the face of the Bitcoin blockchain? It's Bitcoin. What's the face of the Ethereum blockchain? It's Ether. Ethereum, Ether. It's actually called Ether. The coin, ETH, it's not called Ethereum. It's called Ether. Okay? The blockchain is called Ethereum. The coin is called Ether, essentially, right? People call it Ethereum, but it's called Ether. That's the actual name. Step 7, mining rewards are distributed. The miner who added the new block to the chain is eligible to receive rewards, which are promptly distributed after the block is added. Rewards may consist of the transaction fees and any newly minted tokens. Cryptocurrency mining is an innovative digital practice that can yield significant benefits and rewards, but that doesn't mean it's without disadvantages. Some of those disadvantages are power costs, your electrical cost, noise suppression, noise control, right? These things are loud. Pros of cryptocurrency mining. So guys, these things here are just candlesticks on a trading chart. Just so you know, that's what these are, okay? Just candlesticks on a trading chart. Here's what to love about cryptocurrency mining. Enables blockchains to operate. Bitcoin and other proof-of-work blockchains rely on cryptocurrency mining to process transactions and mint new tokens. Supports blockchain security. The decentralized nature of crypto mining can make a proof-of-work blockchain network extremely secure. Mining plays a crucial role in maintaining the security. It efficiently distributes rewards. Cryptocurrency mining supports an efficient mechanism for distributing digital rewards, which is the Bitcoin that you're mining. That's what the digital rewards are. Miners who successfully add blocks to a blockchain automatically receive transaction processing fees and new digital tokens. It creates economic opportunities as well. The accessibility of crypto mining is creating new business opportunities for tech-savvy people around the world. People in regions with low-cost electricity can particularly benefit from mining cryptocurrency. Cons of cryptocurrency mining. The practice of cryptocurrency mining has received substantial criticism, much of it well-deserved. The negative aspects include high energy consumption, like what I was just saying. Cryptocurrency mining uses an appalling amount of electricity, on par with the electricity usage of many mid-sized countries. The most popular blockchains consume the most energy because they have the most miners competing for rewards. And each miner needs a lot of electricity to power their computing equipment. And there's equipment costs. Purchasing a vast quantity of specialized computing hardware is prohibitively expensive for most people. The high cost of becoming a cryptocurrency miner is often a barrier to entry. Yeah, exactly. It's expensive to get started up. It's not that easy. The environmental impact. Crypto mining is typically harmful to the environment because of the significant energy and equipment that are required. Non-renewable energy production and electronic equipment manufacturing are both associated with the emission of greenhouse gases. I want to talk about this really quick. Bitcoin mining specifically is one of the most green energy sectors in the world. More than 50% of Bitcoin mining energy comes from renewable sources. Okay? So Bitcoin mining is literally one of the most environmentally friendly energy sectors in the world. This is facts. Okay? You can look this up. A lot of people say Bitcoin mining is really bad for the environment. Some of it is, but most of it is not. Most of Bitcoin mining uses renewable sources. Okay? Or technological complexity. Crypto mining is a technologically advanced process that requires extensive knowledge of hardware and software. The technical skills required for crypto mining are another barrier for entry. Diminishing profitability. Profitability of mining for popular cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin is generally decreasing. Competition among crypto miners is rising. requiring miners to purchase even more hardware to continue to compete. Many blockchain protocols also use a predetermined schedule to reduce the block rewards paid to crypto miners over time. So over time, you got to keep buying new machines to stay profitable enough. Tax reporting challenges. Mining for cryptocurrency can create complex tax situations. Accurately reporting mining rewards and complying with the applicable tax laws, which vary across jurisdictions, may be challenging for crypto miners. 7, security vulnerabilities. Cryptocurrency miners may be vulnerable to different types of security risks. Hacking, malware, and cyber attacks can grant unauthorized access to a miner's equipment, resulting in the theft of mining rewards and confidential data. Operational and financial risk. Crypto mining is operationally and financially risky. Mining hardware can break or become quickly obsolete, requiring downtime and expensive repairs. Fluctuating cryptocurrency prices and electricity costs impose additional financial risks that cannot entirely be mitigated. Bottom line. Many crypto miners would say that the best cryptocurrency to mine is the one that's the most profitable. That may be true, but anyone who cares about the environmental impact of their crypto investments might consider avoiding proof of work tokens altogether. If you're looking at Bitcoin or another proof of work cryptocurrency, then do some research on the associated energy consumption and ecological footprint. Opting for proof of stake or another energy efficient consensus mechanism might align better with an environmentally conscious choice. Now, I have a bunch of machines. I have some mining machines that are active, and sometimes they make money, but there's other times where they don't, right? When there's a heat wave, like we just had a heat wave recently in Canada, I had to turn off my machines because they were too hot. They overheated, and they didn't break or anything, but I had to turn them off because the heat wave was so bad. Now, it's not always like that, but it's something to be aware of, something to be very aware of, right? Because we need to, before you get into mining, you need to be really, really careful about knowing what you're doing and knowing what you're getting yourself into, right? It's important that, yeah, I don't recommend people get into mining unless they have a really good energy setup, so very cheap electricity. And I don't recommend it for people who are not technologically inclined either. So you're probably better off just holding coins and letting them go up in value, unless you have a really cheap energy cost and you have enough money, you have over 100 grand to buy into a bunch of mining machines. If you don't have those two things, I don't recommend getting into mining. Thanks, everybody, for your time. Is there anything else you wanted to add, Abraham or Kimberly, or anything else you wanted to touch on before we move on to the next part?
Yeah, no, I mean, even when I got involved in mining, it took a little bit of try, it took a little bit of understanding, but we eventually figured out the right point in it. Unfortunately, the cutting grass was quite loud here. I don't know if you guys are catching the noise. But what we're gonna do is, I just want to let everybody know that we're gonna have all these calls are being recorded, so they're there for you to review it. We'll be setting up our channels real soon for anybody that's interested in different areas that we're talking about, especially in the crypto end of it. So you'll have access to that also.